Baseball, MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Boston Red Sox. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, David Price, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, there's no doubt they really need Andrew McCutchen to get back on track. He had only 2 home runs last month, which is not good for a guy that hits in the middle of the order. They're going to need a lot more production, a lot more power from him moving forward. They expect it, and so do I.
First delivery to him on the way. Softly hit out to short. And an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
And now Bryce Harper. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. Benintendi has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Jake Arrieta is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, coming on now to pitch is former NL Cy Young Award winner Jake Arrieta. Good fastball, 95 to 97. Great overhand curveball and a straight changeup. Former Cy Young Award winner. If he brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran. Not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He's got a 16-game hit streak going, and I'll tell you what, he's got that little swagger about himself right now, too. I saw him before the game standing around and strutting around the BP cage. He's feeling pretty good about himself.
Now here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Stays alive, still 0-2. 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out.
Batting third.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
His history with Jake Arrieta. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit sharply to the left side, right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, and this is still a nothing. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product. Rhys Hoskins is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Benintendi is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Dustin Pedroia. They always say the shortstop's the captain of the defense. Well, not on any team that Dustin Pedroia is playing. This guy's nose is in the dirt for 9 straight innings and seriously turns one of the best double plays I've ever seen.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And the Phillies have their first hit of the ball game.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Stepping in now, Maikel Franco. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Phillies leave a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. His history with Jake Arrieta. He's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Hard hit ball to second. And that's the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus on third baseman Maikel Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it. Offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
Here's Mookie Betts, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6. The shortstop, Xander.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Harper. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders. Standing in, JT Realmuto. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
Pretty impressive for a catcher. It's rare that you see a catcher maintain a great average over the course of a full season.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Line drive to center field. Benintendi has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And with one away, time for a look at our current standings, and you can see that these guys enter play down by just 2 games in the division race. Now at the plate, Gene Segura. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Benintendi. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's set, now the pitch. This is pulled into right. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. 0-2 the count to Benintendi. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So with one away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Sent on the ground out to second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting up, the catcher, Manny Pena.
Now to the plate, Manny Pena. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 0-2 coming. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Digging in, Rhys Hoskins flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm. Just a 1 mile an hour differential from 94 down to 93 as the top speeds. So stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The tag, and he's nabbed, prime for 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
2 are gone in the Philly fourth, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped up. Camargo moving to his left, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Next will be the designated hitter, Eduardo Nunez. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, no left fielder, J.D.
Stepping into the box, J.D. Martinez. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 47 thus far. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Standing in now, Max Muncy. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One-0 count. Here it is. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike one. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. We're through 4. Now 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box now, Nick Williams. He swings and grounds it to short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
So striding in, JT Realmuto, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse.
And bobbled out there by Pedroia. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Gene Segura standing in. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-10 sign on the monster. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out, but that's got to upset you thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know what, you hear it all the time that this game, baseball, is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
Into the box, Bryce Harper swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. Home half of the fifth coming up, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Leading off.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The next 0-2. Popped up. And there's your first out of the inning.
The batter,
A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopper foul. One run, just one hit, and one error on the Boston line score. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are two away.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
In now, Andrew Benintendi. As he grounds one briskly to short, Segura fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Benintendi is underneath this one, and very quickly one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in its last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage. Thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base.
Now batting.
So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch here from Price is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Phillies down in order, still tied 1 apiece. Digging in now, Johan Camargo. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
The third baseman, Johan Camargo.
Arrieta's got his target. First pitch on the way. In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Manny Pena.
Coming to the plate now, Manny Pena. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. High and deep down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. 1 run, just 1 hit, and 1 error on the Boston line scorer. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. McCutchen going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Herrera is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Justin.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. And Pedroia behind 0-2 now.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate. No.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead.
Hey, not a bad job of hitting right there, D-Row. That wasn't the greatest of 2-strike breaking balls, but you have to give this hitter credit for staying back and getting the barrel of this one.
Yeah, he did him a favor, though, Dan. You know what? With 2 strikes on you, you're battling. You're trying to protect all 4 quadrants. You don't know what weapons are coming at you. And his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball pop out of that pitcher's hand.
0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nicasio is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. 7th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Phillies 1. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Maikel Franco. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Your attention, please.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to come get his starter here. So that'll be all this evening for David Price. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, JT Realmuto, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? And that'll get down for a base hit, and the throw-in gets away from him. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
No balls and 1 strike.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Pops this one up. Betts coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
You got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Hernandez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First offering on its way. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. A bare hand for 1. Back to first, and that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The first baseman.
Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
The 0-1 on its way. And that's down into left center for a base hit. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
Here it comes, 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. Betts leads off first with one away. Runners off for second. Strike taken to throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Skied into straightaway right. Harper is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Center fielder, number 16.
Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi, runner in scoring position with Cigar. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And that's taken for strike one. Hit in the air to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. One left for the Red Sox. They lead it 2-1. Brian Johnson's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Ready for another shot now. Bryce Harper 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the eighth here. Getting late. Eighth inning now from Fenway with the Red Sox on top as you get a look at our game's line score to this point. Matt Barnes takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Rhys Hoskins is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways. The power guy was on top of his game. Not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Benintendi going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a solo shot to dead center as we are all knotted up at 2.
Yeah, he took care of the 3 and 4 hitters and might have thought the danger had passed. Well, he was wrong. The number 5 man takes him deep and out of here. It's always tough to get through the teeth of the lineup completely unscathed, and that's evident right here.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping in now, Odubel Herrera. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 offering. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Ready on 0-2. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Martinez, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field as they've taken the lead. It's now 3-2.
Yeah, talk about 2 guys clutching up when it matters the most. The first home run draws them even, but the next one gives them the lead. 2 guys rising to the occasion right there, and this ball game has been turned on its head.
Line drive to center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here. Coming to the plate now, Johan Camargo. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Herrera is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the catcher, Manny Pena.
In now, Manny Pena. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Pops this one up. Hernandez over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Eduardo Nunez.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still a 3-2 ball. Striding forward now is the DH, Nick Williams. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Williams.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. He swings and grounds it to short. Gloved by Bogarts. On to first, and it's dropped. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Segura.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gene Segura. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him on the way. Weak grounder down the line at third. Camargo picks it up cleanly to second for 1. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
The second baseman, Cesar.
Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count of 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Digging in, Bryce Harper. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to play.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Phillies leave a couple, but they still lead it 3-2. Ready once again, Dustin Pedroia singled homer run in his last time up. In there for strike one. The 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D.
Here's J.D. Martinez, his lifetime line against Nicasio. He's a .417 hitter. Oh, he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field, and just like that, this ball game is all tied. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track, and as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
First baseman.
Into the box, Max Muncy, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. A solo shot here to left. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Boston Red Sox came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Brandon Workman earns the victory in relief.